Hi all, my name is Rima and today we are going to discuss about the variable mapping from parent bot to child bot. So how we can pass variable value from one bot to another bot. So suppose if you are having like multiple bots like master bot and there's a various child bot. Okay, so how we can pass the variable from master bot to child bot and how we can return the values of that variables from child bot to master bot and how we can pass a multiple variable from one child bot to another child bot. So everything we are going to learn in today's session. So let's start in automation. Let's create one folder and I will say variable mapping. Okay. So inside this folder, I'll create one task bot and I'll make the name as variable map. Okay. And here let's create let me rename this one. Let me rename and make this name as parent bot. Parent bot. Okay. So this will be our parent bot. And here, let's create any variable which we will and assign some value, and I'll pass this variable to another child bot. And like same value we need to get in child bot. Let's see how we can do that. Let me create one variable, and I will say that master. Like I'm just saying a random name. Okay, master variable. Okay, and okay, create here. Here, just assign some value. Assign some value and I'll assign A360 and assign to the master variable. Okay, so this is our parent bot, and let's create one child bot. Let's close this one and let me create one more child bot, and okay, this will be our child bot. Let me open the same master bot also, like the parent bot also here, and I'll copy the variable. I'll also show you like how we can copy variable from one bot to another bot. Okay, so this is our variable mapping, and this is our parent bot. Go into the variable, and if I want to copy this variable from parent bot to child bot, then how we can do that? Copy the variable in share clipboard, come here and paste here. Okay, save this one. Go into your variable section and see the master variable is coming here. Okay, so suppose if you want to like read the value which is like the value from the parent bot. Okay, so in that case you have to make this variable as input. Okay, so you have to make as input. Let's apply here and let's add one message box. Let's see this value which I assigned in master bot is coming here or not. Drag and drop this message box and enter, add the variable here. So see, this is a child bot. Let me rename this title of this message box as child bot. Okay, but how we can run this child bot from the parent bot? How we can do that? For that, we are having a command in the action. In the task section, go here and just use this run task. This by using this command, the run task, we can like call any child bot. Okay, any bot which you have created. If you want to run into the one parent bot or any other bot, if you want to run any sub bot in a like main bot, then you can use this run command. Just drag and drop here. See, it is asking the file location, this bot location from control. So I save this on control room. So just choose from here, browse, and this is the child bot. I store into the var mapping folder. Select this one. Okay, and see here it is asking the variable mapping. So once you will map this variable, then only you can pass this variable value to the other task, to the child bot. Okay, just select the enable this checkbox and pass the variable. So I want to pass this master variable value inside this variable. Okay, inside this variable which is created inside the child bot. So okay, so this is correct. And suppose, let me delete this one. Let me delete, and I'll show you the another option also how we can map directly without entering this value. Just click on this one. Yeah, see, automatically it maps. So by using this, by clicking over here also you can map variable. Suppose your task is having a multiple variable like 100 plus variable in that. So in that case you cannot do one by one mapping, right, by entering manually. So what you can do, by clicking over here you can directly map all the variable like within a second. So you can use this symbol. Okay, so let's save this one and run this bot. So I have added a message box in child box, right? Here I have added the message box. I have not added any value inside this master value, and I made this as input. Only I have added the value inside the parent bot. So let's see like what is able to read the value inside child bot or not. So let's go into the parent bot and change this value automation anywhere. Okay, I change this value and store it into the master variable. So this is the automation anywhere, the value is automation anywhere, and I send this value inside the parent pot. Okay, then let's run this one and let's see we are getting the same message or not. So here you can see on the screen we are getting the same values. Okay, so suppose if you want to change the value, like I assign here automation here in parent pot, and if I change the value, if I'll change the value of that automation anywhere to some other value in child bot. So let's see the change value is coming in parent bot or not. Okay. So I'll go into the assign in string operation, and I'll assign some other value to the same variable. Let me put automation 360. So you can see here in parent bot the value of that variable is automation anywhere. So in child bot I change this value to the automation 360. Okay. So let's see in the master parent bot after calling this task. Let's see the value is changing or not. So I'm adding one message box so that we can check the value is changed or not in the master parent. We are receiving a change value or not. After calling this task, I'm adding this message box here, and I'll add the variable. Okay, and I'll make this title name is parent bot. Let's see, we are getting the change value in parent bot or not. So you can see on the screen like this is the message box from child bot. Okay, child bot is running right now. So there also I have added the message box. Okay, so in child bot you can see here I made this value name value is in this variable I assign automation 360. So automation 360 is visible here. So we can see that this is the automation 360. Let's see in the parent bot also I have added a message box after calling that bot. Let's see what value it is it will show. You see, automation anywhere only. Whatever value I assign in the parent bot, that only it is showing here. So suppose if we want to get the same value which we change here in child bot, okay. So in parent bot, if you want to see this value, change value, like how we can pass this value from child bot to parent bot. So in that case, what we can do that? So inside the variable, let's change this setting, this one. Make as use as output also. So when you will make the as output, then you can pass this value from child bot to master bot. Okay. When we are making input, then only we are receiving the value from master bot to child bot. When you select this output, then you can map, like you can pass this change value from child bot to master bot. Let's apply this one. Go back to the parent bot and let's now run and let's see the result. See, you can see child bot message we got automation 360, and again it is coming the automation. Let's remap, refresh this one and remap again. Okay, and let's run one more time. Let's see if getting or not, because we had changed the setting of this master task, right? Default value we had changed input or output. This child bot is also saved. Automation 360 and automation anywhere. It's coming. Let me check why it is coming automation anywhere. Okay, so I forget to map this mapping variable here also. If you want to get the value from child bot into the parent bot, so in that case you need to map this variable also. So here when we are like at the second line number, we are calling the bot, right? So here we are calling the bot. Here input value we had mapped. So like input value means we are passing the value from parent bot to child bot. So that mapping we have done here. But when you want to receive any value, any variable value from child bot to parent bot, in that case we need to map this one. Okay. So what you need to do, just click over here and apply mapping. So you can see the master variable is mapped here. So now you can receive a value from the same variable value from child bot to parent bot. Save this one and run this one. So here child bot message is coming automation 360 and see the parent bot message is also coming automation 360. So now we got the change value in parent bot and this value it has changed in child bot. So close this one. Okay. Okay, then let's stop this session here only. Keep watching my video and support me. Thanks. Thanks everyone.